Hi everybody, welcome back to Cosmic Hearts Healing. My name is Jenny. I just wanted to come on today to speak about energy. What I'm going to share is from my own personal experiences, working with it, learning about it. Everyone will have their own perspective. If you do not resonate with my way, that's 100% okay. But we all have a unique way of seeing things that could enlighten each other. And that's why I'm here to share. I am going to go more into perspectives and hearing everyone's perspective and understanding your own and not trying to mix the two together. That's for the new moon energy, but today I'm going to focus on energy. So over the weekend, I joined this astrology group, and she dove into your chart, and she told me a lot about the things that I already knew, that I meant to heal, that I meant to go into the past, that I meant to heal the yin energy, communicate it with the world. And then she told me that I meant to do grid work. And I've done grid work in the past where I worked with a group of amazing healers. There's probably like 12 of us from all over the world, and we were tapping into ley lines. Ley lines run throughout the world to special areas, and we picked some topics that we wanted to try to clear out the energy of it. And the topics that we picked were darker energies at the time. Just trying to clear out all the trauma from those wounds. So I have done grid work before, but this astrologer was telling me that the fact that I'm meant to work with grid work is going to show up in my everyday life. So I will have a different insight than others because of this. And it's the way that I do energy work. I don't know how other people do energy work, but when my son was experiencing something, and I always pray for his highest good. I don't want to push my will onto anyone. Of course, I wish everyone like love and healing, but only if they are open to it, only if that's what they're meant to live in this lifetime. So I was praying for his highest good, making sure that I was in alignment, so I don't push him one way or the other, So I was trying to check myself, and meanwhile I attracted 3 other clients, all mothers with sons the same age as my son, all going through the same thing. So that's that grid work that she's talking about. I could be doing a healing for someone who's close to me that mirrors energy that my mom could have lived, and then I have a dream about someone that I went to high school with, and I'm like, look, if this healing is going to go to this particular person, I'm okay with it, but I haven't spoken to this person in like 20 some years. I'm not going to reach out to them to explain everything that's going on. And little did you know it, this person contacted me like 3 days afterwards. So that is me working on one energy and the grid work of it going like outwardly. Okay. So when I'm doing a healing for myself, I'm not just doing it for me. I could be doing it for you because I asked to extend it outward to anybody who's open to receive. That's how I work, as long as I can still attract clients. Because I love what I do and I want to keep doing it. So that being said, the point of this is when we are working with energy and we want to release it, that we just give it to our guides. We give it to Mother Earth. We give it to a higher divine being to do with it as they see please. Because knowing how I work with grid work, and it's something that I've always done, I just give it to them. Like, I see, I'm learning this from this person out here as a mirror to what I'm healing. I need to do some inner work. Even though I can see their wounds, I know I have to do my job. So I'm going to work on releasing these old perspectives, this old wounding from the energy cord of me and this person. If they choose, then that's up to them. Like, I can only do it for me. But then I give all that energy, mine, whatever role this other person plays, I give it to the divine to do with they see please. I never want to control the energy and be like, that person did something wrong to me, I'm going to send that back to them, I'm going to release it, and I want them to get their karma for that. And one reason why it's really important is because that grid. Okay, so say someone is doing something to you out of lack, envy, jealousy, and they do something to you, or if you're healing someone and they come to you and you're clearing the energy away, and the core wound of it is out of like lack, okay? So if you haven't healed that within yourself and you send that, you're trying to control the energy and tell them to send the karma to them, the way that I see it is that's when spiritual law of balance will come in and be like, well, have you learned that lesson yet? Because if not, some of that energy is going to come back to you, which is okay as healers. Like, if I need to heal something, send it. Like I will just learn from it, and I'm cool. But so even if I think I've healed lack, like I'm living in a place where I really am not experiencing the energy of lack, or I'm not projecting lack outwardly, what if my family's not? What if the people who watch me aren't? Since I do grid work and I'm going to try to release an energy and then send karma outwardly, I don't just think it goes from A to B. Because if my healing goes from A to B to C to D to E to F, G, then why wouldn't releasing energy do the same thing? And I think this is where a lot of healers get it wrong, or a lot of people working with energy. I don't want to say get it wrong, but don't see it in the way that I see it, because I do work with the grid work. So I just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully it helps you in some way. So if you know you're having everyday people, not everyday people, but like people who aren't doing the energy work like I'm doing, but you're doing your own self-healing. If you see someone's triggering something within you, or if someone does something to you, projects it at you, of course we can send them love and light, and we can send them like their highest good, but I give everything to my guides, and I don't want to even wish, like I do want them what is best for their highest good. But if they are not on the trajectory to heal in this lifetime, then who am I to say I send this back to them so they live and learn and they can heal? Like, you see what I'm saying? I just don't do it. And that, to most people, you could be like, well, I'm sending them love and healing, which sounds amazing. But if that person isn't open to it and they don't want it, then maybe you're trying to control an energy. So you're putting resistance into energy. So when you're putting resistance into a type of energy, resistance is going to come back to you. So it's trying to find like that free flow everywhere. I do think there's a karmic board. So I just released the energy to the karmic board. And I think they're very high divine beings, and I bet that they understand energy way more than I do. And they can see everyone's viewpoints, they can see everybody's wounding, they can understand who's doing the inner work and who's not, and they can do as they see fit. So that's just a little tip that I want to share today. And everyone have a great day. Bye.